Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone and Dr. Raida. I'm Shamsina and I'll be talking about emotions and mood. Stay tuned. Just in case you don't know, today's whole video is based on the case incident 1 Crybabies from the textbook page 166. I'm going to address the first question. Firstly, do you think that the strategic use and display of emotions serves to protect employees, or does covering your true emotions that would lead to more problems than it solves? Throughout this video, I might use some unfamiliar terms, so make sure you stay tuned, alright? To address the first question, yes, I do think strategic use and display of emotions serves to protect employees, and that covering true emotions at work do more harm than good for the individual, but in my defense, it might be the best for the organization. Note that the word protect here refers to protecting or protection of individual emotions well-being. What I'm trying to say here is, sometimes covering emotions can ensure tasks and workloads to be done smoothly at its best. However, these can lead to mental stress and illness. According to the sociology of emotional labor is an employee's expression of organizationally desired emotions during interpersonal transaction at work. For example, if you're a cashier, you should be or expected to be happy, smiling, and friendly when dealing with your customers. However, that's not always the case. This is when emotional dissonance slips in. Emotional dissonance is when employees have to project one emotion while actually feeling another. Again, using the cashier example, the cashier knows that he is supposed to be customer friendly, but deep down, he's actually feeling very sad. If we look deeper into emotional dissonance, there's felt emotions, what's the individual's actual feeling, and displayed emotions, those that organizations require workers to show and consider as appropriate in a given job. So, the cashier's felt emotion is sad, but his displayed emotion is happy. As a consequence, one may have what is called surface acting, hiding inner feelings and foregoing emotional expression in response to display rules, and deep acting, trying to modify true inner feelings based on the display's rules. If the cashier chooses to do surface acting, he might continue pretending to be happy and customer friendly but actually hiding the actual sadness. Or else, he might find himself doing deep acting, where he will try to modify his moods based on how the moods of customers are. For example, if the customers are happy, he would modify his mood to being happy. If the customers are not, he will be unkind and angry. My point is that people who covers their own emotions will at the end of the day find themselves to be in a very stressful situation, and that though they try, they find it's hard to communicate with others. Consequently, that kind of people can be easily frustrated and lose confidence in their jobs. This then creates problems such as unsatisfaction towards their job accomplishment, depression, low job performance, and so on. In the end, this is what I mean when I say it does more harm than good. I think that it depends on the exact situation of employee whenever it comes to displaying or covering up emotions. No matter the employee or workplace, there's always surface and deep acting that takes place on daily basis. As the old saying goes, the means justify the ends. For example, Reserve Officers Training Unit Row 2, or usually known as Palapis, practices are strict, tough, and under high pressure training, mainly to prepare them for the worst possible scenario that would affect a person's emotionally, psychologically, and physically. As a member of the armed forces, they need to know that the person that's standing next to them can handle any situation so they can go home to their family. Therefore, I conclude that I do think strategic use and display of emotions serve to protect employees, and that covering true emotions at work do more harm than good for the individual. But again, in my defense, it might be the best for organization, but not all organizations. So that's it from me. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.